I had done it. 11 miles, 310 curves. I rode the tail of the dragon. But the day wasn't over. It was time for the next ride. Ride 2 off the bucket list. Check it out. Alright, I've just left the Dragon's Den. That's the little grill down at the bottom of the Dragon Tail. And I'm still on 129. I'm heading south. Our next ride is the Cherohala Skyway. Talked to the guy at the gift shop. He said it shouldn't be too far. You roll down here a few miles, you'll come into Robinsonville. Once you arrive in Robinsonville, he said just make a right at the first gas station, and then the signs start showing up everywhere. So got about a quarter tank of gas, which means once I get there, I'm gonna stop at the gas station, make the right after I fill up, and then it'll be the Cherohala Skyway. And I'll have accomplished 2 of the rides planned for this weekend. Well, for this leave period, how about that? But this ride right here, I'm turning the camera back on because, man, it's beautiful. We got the little river right around next to you. And all these folks heading up to the Dragon, so still seeing a bunch of bikes and nice cars and stuff. I find it relaxing. I know some people probably wouldn't, but this is the kind of vacation I need. This is some kind of national forest, Nada, something like that. So you got all these nice little pull-offs, so you can go sit down and just enjoy yourself next to the river, relax. Which of course means this is all like protected land and good stuff like that. I remember a couple years ago I rode the Natchez Trace in my Flex instead of my motorcycle, because I had an oil leak at that time. I had that old bike, that used police bike. But I said Tennessee didn't owe me nothing. It's a beautiful state. You know what? Every time I come back, it continues to maintain that same standard. Just a whole lot of natural beauty out here. I love seeing that sign right there. Oh yeah. Now tomorrow I plan to do an endurance ride, so we get up early in the morning and hit Moonshine at 28. And that one way is like over 100 miles, so I'll be on the road all day just rolling. Hope I got that. Alright folks, we made it to the Cherohala something, what another Skyway. Said on the map that it's going to take probably about an hour, 2 hours to get through it, which is cool because it's about 4 o'clock now. That'll put me about 6 or 7, and then I'll make my way back to the Airbnb and get ready for the moonshine tomorrow. Alright, so we had a little quick break, and now we're about to get it going. Gotta turn down the music, make sure we don't get any copyright strikes, and get on it. Alright, so they said expect 5,000 foot elevations. think I've been that high since we went to Utah last year. Oh yeah, and of course they said steep inclines, tight turns, low speeds. Be careful. So we'll do that. But that is beautiful. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see what I see, but man, I didn't even realize we had climbed as high as we are right now. But it did say we were at like 2,000 feet. So I guess it makes sense that I will be able to look out there and see a nice deep valley. Alright, I'm gonna grab a quick picture or two and then on to the next one. Yeah, ain't no waving out here. Last thing you want to do is fall off the mountain. Now the question is, how do we get this bike from where it's not supposed to be over here on this overlook? Pretty sure I got a plan. Easier than I thought. That is snow. That's from yesterday's weather that I came in with. I guess I could trust these speed limit signs, but with that view comes a long behind drop. It's not very crowded out here, so I don't want to go over the side. So I think I'm going to take it easy, like even easier than the speed limit is telling me. Yeah, we have 4,000. We got snow on the sides of the road. Definitely like when I went through Colorado on 70. Hit the Eisenhower Tunnel. Eisenhower Tunnel. Came out, snow all over the place, which is the reason why for this trip I went out and bought me a heated jacket liner, which came in handy yesterday because I turned it up and down. And it provided consistent heat. I wasn't relying on those little pads and wondering when they were going to run out. I just plugged in and got ghost. I was grateful there were no close calls on the Dragon, man. I tell you, I done seen some videos. Folks that went off the side of the road on their own video. It's just, I don't know. It's a fun ride. As long as you ride within your limits, it's not bad. But I guess that's with any ride, right? Stay within your limits, because as you continue to practice and continue to ride, you're going to get better. Today's limit is going to be yesterday's limit, because tomorrow's limit is going to be so much better. And I honestly think it's always good to have a little bit left in the tank, just in case you find yourself in a situation where you need to call up on a little more than what you're currently using. If you're already balls to the wall, then it sounds like that just became a bad day for you. This is a beautiful ride. My dash is saying 55. My body is saying no, it ain't. poles we just passed by, those right there, I was reading, they have 2 species of flying squirrel here. And the flying squirrels, they won't run across the street, but the street is too wide for them to glide across. So what the Park Service has done to remedy them not being able to get from one side to the other side and kind of keep the populations moving amongst each other, they build those poles. And if you notice at the top of the pole, it has a piece of wood that comes out that puts it close enough to the other side so that the squirrels can go ahead and glide to the other side of the street. So that was pretty neat. Number one, that the squirrels are smart enough to steady butts out the streets. I know people who ain't that smart. And number two, that they were cognizant enough about the issues with the street being this wide that they went ahead and fixed it to try to disturb the wildlife as little as possible. Let's see. 5,300 feet, not 53,000. 53,000, I'd be in some trouble. I don't even think there's air that high. 5,300, and these are the views you get. I mean, look at that. The mountains just fade off. That's crazy. I don't even know how much further I have to go on this road, but I can tell you, if it was to end right now, I'd be satisfied. Look at that, all the snow up there. This has just been a beautiful ride. Nice, relaxing, not too technical. So we've come around from that side, that mountain over there. Still up way over 4,000 feet. That was almost bad. All that gravel in the road. Alright, so if you weren't able to tell what happened, there was gravel out on the road. I hit the patch. The bike started wobbling a little bit, but I was able to slow it down before I hit the doggone guardrail and continue on down the mountain. So now I'm going to take me a little quick 5 minutes, and then we're going to get back at it. I'll holler at y'all in a few. Alright, we didn't go 5 minutes. So for some reason, this little stop has got like these swarm of little black flies. And yeah, I'm not about to sit here and deal with them. This was definitely one of the most memorable days of my life. To be able to get out here on this amazing machine, create these memories, just to kind of understand, you know, while we feel like things are so major going on in our lives, that we are such a small part of the world around us, and just to see all the things that God has made for us. It made this just an awe-inspiring experience. I just can't wait for the chance to do this again. If you get the chance, I suggest you also get out on your 2 wheels. Hell, even get out on your 4 wheels. Get away from the city. Get
get away from everything that we call everyday life and just experience what God created for us in its most pure and natural form. All right, y'all have a good day. Peace.